Greetings, 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 royal family. Thanks for clicking on the video. I'm back. It's Friday. Happy Friday. So it is May 28th. Can you believe the month is almost over? Boy, oh boy. Oh, excuse me. Just nibbling on the last bit of my breakfast. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Friday. I know that I am. So happy Friday, everybody. So today's lineup is really interesting. Okay, got some controversial topics that I want to discuss, just one in particular, and then some lighthearted topics. DMX's album is officially out, Exodus. I don't know if you guys are aware, but at midnight, Swiss Beats was streaming via DMX's channel on IG, and he previewed or played some of the music. I think he did all of it. I didn't watch the entire thing, so that was interesting. Also, the BET Awards that are going to be airing next month, June. The nominations are out. iHeart Music Awards. That happened yesterday. Okay. Very interesting. I saw clips and I wasn't amused. Some of these award shows are just blah these days, right? Is it just me? All right. So shout out to the Twitch live viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of the new Twitch followers. I love you. I love you for your support. Thank you so much. And the YouTube Royal Family members, please pay your admission fee, hit that like button, costs you nothing, and share the video. I definitely don't mind. Thank you to you guys who have been engaging with the content, leaving your comments, sharing the video, liking the video. I greatly appreciate it. That's a easy and simple way and free of charge to show your support, and I'm grateful. All right. So let's get it started, okay? Let's not waste any time. This is wild. This is wild crazy. Did you guys see this? Now, this is according to what? Who is this? Independent.com, YahooNews.com, whatever. Anger as armed white police officers with dogs pose with a captured black suspect. This is crazy. I said to myself, what in the antebellum is this? Okay, I didn't even think that this was real. I'm keeping it a buck with you. So, okay, here's the thing. This guy allegedly robbed a bank. Should I read it? Do you guys even want to hear this? But this is crazy. How does this happen in 2021? I know that's a dumb question, but this is really crazy. I still don't believe that it's real, but apparently it is. So, police in Mississippi have sparked anger after 4 white officers with dogs posed for a photo with a captured black suspect. The officers from Prentice Police Department took the picture after arresting Eric Boykin for an alleged bank robbery. Investigators say that they captured Mr. Boykin in a wooded area near the Hancock Bank, which he is accused of robbing with a tool, put it that way. The manhunt included officers from the ATF, FBI, Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, the Mississippi Department of Corrections, the Louisiana State Prison System, K-9 team, the Rankin County Sheriff's Department, and Columbia Police Department. Well, good grief. The Mississippi Emergency Management Agency also used a drone to aid in the hunt. Social media users were quick to draw attention to the optics of the police department's photo. Very, very true. Okay, so yes, this man is a suspect in the robbing of a bank, right? But what is this here? What message is it that they're trying to send, huh? Man. The suspect was charged with armed robbery and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. This isn't evidence. It's not proof of anyone's injuries or lack thereof. It's a trophy. This is what someone tweeted. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. You know, when you catch a fish, when you go fishing and you catch a fish and you hold the fish up, you know what I mean, with the hook still in its mouth, and you take a picture. That's what this gives. What's happening, yo? Why aren't the citizens outraged in the state of Mississippi? No? What do you guys think? I don't even know what this is. An absolute shame. This really is an absolute shame, and this really just promotes the discriminatory fabric, you know, that this country is made out of, man. And a lot of people like to say, you know, racism doesn't exist. No, it's a fallacy. Yeah, you sure about that? But then again, anyone can turn around and say, well, he was robbing a bank. But why are you guys crowded around him, and why is he smiling? It would make him look crazy, huh? You don't know if they forced him to smile. I don't know. The optics on this is just real, giving me real antebellum. And I don't think it's right, regardless of the circumstances. I'm sorry. I just don't. I'm not sorry, actually. All right, so this is according to the Savoy Show on Instagram. They posted this. So Barack Obama, he now claims that institutional constraints kept him from doing something about Black Americans being taken up out of here by 12 while he was president. Yowzers. He could have kept this to himself. I'm going to be honest with you, Barry. Biracial Barry, you could have kept this to yourself. No disrespect. Reason being is because what good does this do the people now? This is useless information. There are some people who thought, okay, well, maybe his hands were tied. You know what I'm saying? The Republicans were against him, yada, yada. Doesn't matter now. We got a whole lot of going on. And this is not going to help anyone. Some people in the comments were like, yeah, well, whatever, you're making excuses, yada, yada. So the caption reads, President Obama said that institutional constraints prevented him from speaking out about the taking of lives of Black Americans during his time in the White House. Obama's foundation, My Brother's Keeper Alliance, on Wednesday hosted a forum during which the former president participated in a panel discussion on the activism sparked by last year's George Floyd situation. Okay, I have to watch what I say, y'all. No disrespect. Obama noted that there were several high-profile taking the lives of Black Americans, including Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, and Alton Sterling, during his time in office, but said that he didn't want to interfere with the Justice Department's investigation into the case. Now, you are the leader, you are the president of the United States, and you didn't want to interfere with the Justice Department's investigation? Yikes. He says, I did not in any way want to endanger their capacity to go in, investigate, and potentially charge perpetrators, which meant that I could not come down or appear to come down decisively in terms of guilt or innocence. This is what Obama said. The former president added that he didn't have the majorities needed to make a significant push for social justice. He should have said that and left it at that, in my opinion, because that I can understand that point of view. But then again, none of us were in his shoes. You know, a lot of us are on the other side looking in, and a lot of people make suggestions. You know, a lot of people have boots on the ground, and a lot of people are doing what they can within their realm of doing, to better their community. And I get that. So none of us know what it's like to be president of the United States. And he received a lot of criticism as he departed from the White House, a lot of criticism. Rightfully so. Citizens of this country have the right to critique the president of the United States, vice president as well, any politician, right, that's holding office, because we the people, quote unquote, vote these people in, or so they want us to believe. But that's a whole nother story for another day. So he goes on to say, keep in mind, in 2012, I won, but I didn't win congressmen, and we didn't win a bunch of governorship back. We didn't win a bunch of state legislators back. This is what he said also. And so all the reform initiatives that we were coming up with and the ideas that had been generated, we weren't able to translate into as bold a set of initiatives as I would have wanted. What do you guys think? You guys share your thoughts. I mean, I understand all of that, OBZ, but we got a whole nother can of worms that we're trying to, deal with right now. So this is, what are you trying to do? Clear your name? I don't know. People are still going to feel how they feel. You got people who loved the way you handle politics because they benefited from it. You got people who hated it. So it is what it is. Nothing that I can do. Up next, Gwen Stefani. I ain't no holla back girl. I ain't no holla back girl. So she's being accused of a cultural appropriation. And my dog is being very disrespectful in the background. Very disrespectful. Please stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon me, royal family. Pardon me. All right. So Gwen Stefani is being accused of cultural appropriation? What? This is crazy. So this is according to Page 6. The Holla Back Girl singer defended herself in a new interview against long-standing charges that her use of Japanese street fashion and backup dancers on stage and in media appearances is an offensive act of cultural appropriation. If we didn't buy and sell and trade our cultures in, we wouldn't have so much beauty, you know? This is what Gwen Stefani, who is 51, by the way, told Paper Magazine in an article that was published on Wednesday. We learn from each other. We share from each other. We grow from each other. And all these rules are just dividing us more and more. So she first started appearing with the Harajuku Girls, which is a group that includes like some dancers, Japanese dancers, early in her career in 2004. So she also started wearing fashion inspired by the colorful and outrageous looking styles popularized in Tokyo's Harajuku district, and even created a fashion brand that sells items in the Japanese style. So Stefani's decision to profit off of Japanese culture, however, has gotten slammed by critics, including comedian Margaret Cho. Remember her? She used to have a show on back in the day. I think it was called American Girl. She's funny. Anyway, she compared Margaret Cho. She compared Gwen Stefani's performance with the Harajuku Girls to a minstrel show. Margaret, no, you didn't. Now, see, this is Margaret's culture, so I can't tell her to be or not to be offended. Do you think that Gwen Stefani's use of the Harajuku culture is cultural appropriation? I say it very well could be, because she is profiting off of it, but Gwen Stefani is using the argument that she's an artist and she likes to explore, and we should all share cultures and customs and things. But you are profiting off of this. Now, minstrel show, I can't say that Margaret Cho is wrong, because, you know, we've seen people do the same as it pertains to black culture. So what's the difference? I can understand where Margaret Cho is coming from. So even though to me a Japanese schoolgirl uniform is kind of like blackface, I am just in acceptance over it, because something is better than nothing. This is what Margaret Cho said. But Stefani asserted that she is only paying respect to the culture that had inspired her so much when she was on tour in Japan in the 90s. I get it. You know, I get both sides of the argument. This is Gwen Stefani. Wow, Gwen Stefani don't bother nobody, though. And Gwen Stefani goes on in the article to say, see Page 6, I'm telling you, they're going to let you know that you're using their article. Gwen Stefani went on to say that when she was a part of No Doubt, she wasn't allowed to have backup dancers, and she was basically told what to do, and she couldn't express herself fully the way that she wanted to as an artist. So therefore, when she was a solo artist, she decided to, you know, do what she wanted to do. But Margaret Cho, I understand what she's saying, and I also understand as an artist what Gwen Stefani is saying. But do you think it is cultural appropriation? Drop down in the comments and let me know. I say yes. I say yes, it is. But is the intent malicious? You got to look at intention. Yes, it is cultural appropriation. We see that all over the United States of America. Let's keep it a buck, right? Anywho, moving along. Still with, who is this? I forgot. Page 6, of course, right? Jackass. Remember the show Jackass that used to air on MTV back in the day? And they built a huge franchise, right? They went on to have movies and all types of stuff, right? So the producer is requesting a restraining order. This is wild, against Bam Margera, right? Remember him? And Bam went on to have his own show. So Jackass producer Jeff Tremaine has requested a restraining order. This is wild crazy. Against Bam Margera, one of the franchise's former stars. This is what Page 6 is reporting. Los Angeles Superior Court records show that Tremaine, that's the producer, who was 54, filed paperwork on Tuesday seeking a civil harassment prevention order, which, according to California law, helps protect people from violence, stalking, serious harassment, or threats of violence. There are no pending court dates yet, and any additional information surrounding the case is confidential as of now. Page 6 has reached out to Tremaine, that's the producer, and Margera, Bam, their reps for comment. While the exact reasons for the restraining order are unknown, Bam's issues with the Jackass team have been public for some time. Now, in April, Bam Margera, who's 41, claimed that Tremaine and Margera's co-star, Johnny Knoxville, remember him, had tortured him into going to a drug rehab facility before he could appear in Jackass 4. What's the point of a $5 million contract that I have to walk on eggshells and jump through your hoops, which is already impossible to obey if I'm dead? This is what Margera said to TMZ at the time. What the bleep is the point of having the money if I'm not here anymore because I was going to die of a pill overdose or suicidal thoughts? What, Bam? They're trying to get you to go to rehab and you're saying no? If you don't want to go to rehab, then you don't go to rehab. However, they decided that if you don't go to rehab, then you are not going to be a part of Jackass 4. Having you abusing substances and filming for a movie is a huge liability. Okay. And not to mention, I'm pretty sure that they don't want to see anything happen to you. But then again, you know what people would say if you were filming Jackass 4 and you kicked the bucket? Why didn't anyone help him? You guys knew exactly what was going on. We're boycotting Jackass. They should be brought up on criminal charges. They knew that he had a problem. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I guess. So the former MTV personality has battled alcohol and drug issues for more than a decade. Margera has repeatedly stated that he was fired from Jackass 4, most recently telling GQ, "It hurts my heart." He has also called on the fans to boycott the film. In a series of videos on social media in February, he said, "I wrote them so many ideas, and if I'm not in the movie and they use my ideas, how do you think that'll make me feel? If anybody cares about me at all, then throw me a effing bone and send $1 to this Venmo." Oh no, Bam. Margera first came into prominence in the early 2000s as one of the stars of the MTV reality stunt show Jackass, and later starred in its first 3 film installments. He also landed spin-offs on MTV called Viva La Bam and Bam's Unholy Union. I used to watch Viva La Bam. Man, he used to terrorize the heck out of his parents. I think his father passed away, right? His mother, Lord, I know their blood pressure was through the roof. His father used to find some of his stuff comical. But yeah, he used to terrorize his parents. My goodness. And he used to get on their nerves. But what do you guys think about this? I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's some other details that he probably can't get into. But apparently, you didn't want to go to rehab, so they did not allow you to be a part of Jackass 4. If that's the long and short of it, then I'm not against that. Because again, if something were to happen to you during the filming of this and you're taking illegal substances, that's a huge liability. Huge liability. And I covered this because I used to watch, sometimes I used to watch Jackass. I think I watched Viva La Bam a lot more than I did Jackass. And Steve O, he's in some controversy with them too. I don't know what's going on with him. I did see that, but didn't care to look. All right, let's move this along. So LeBron James, this is according to Deadline, LeBron James has a show called The Shop on HBO, which is returning today, Friday, May 28th. I've seen a few episodes in the past, but Jay-Z is going to be on there tonight. So LeBron James is The Shop, returning with Jay-Z and Bad Bunny as guests. So, NBA superstar LeBron James' conversation series, The Shop Uninterrupted, is returning for its 4th season. Good for you. With a notable guest appearance lineup. The basketball player will be joined by hip-hop artist and business mogul Jay-Z, global Latin trap and reggaeton artist Bad Bunny, WNBA superstar Nika Ogumike. Sorry, I butchered that. Nika. Let's just call her Nika. And marketing executive Paul Rivera. Set to premiere Friday, May 28th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time on HBO and HBO Max. The Shop is formatted to serve as a sanctuary for spirited, free-flowing conversation. The upcoming episode, featuring the aforementioned talent, will discuss confidence on the big stage, parenthood, and WrestleMania, according to a press release. So the premise of the show is like, it's set in a barbershop. So, the barbershop is supposed to be a place where people come together and chit chat, usually men, come together and chit chat about things. I remember when Drake was on there. I forgot the other guests. This was a while back, maybe 2 years ago. Drake was on there and he was, talking and stuff like that, talking about Kanye West and yeah. So I haven't watched a full episode. Like, I've seen clips here and there, but I am going to be tuning into this because I'm curious to hear what all of the participants are going to say. I want to see how Jay-Z and LeBron James, they both interact, and just see where the conversation goes. So I like stuff like this, where it's more so like a comfortable setting, and you have multiple people kind of weighing in on just random topics, real life topics. So I kind of want to hear what Jay-Z has to say about parenthood and, what's going on. I want to see if he's going to talk about the current state of hip hop, what his plans are next, all that good stuff, So I will keep you guys posted. Are you going to be tuning in? Do you like the shop? Have you watched it before? What do you think? Drop down in the comments. Happy Friday, everybody. If you're just tuning in, please hit the like button. That is your admission fee. Welcome to the Morning Boogie. All that good stuff. Share the video. If you catch the video late, go back and watch the replay. All that good stuff. All right. So this is according to Ace Showbiz, right? A female rapper refuses to sign with Offset after being told to get plastic surgery. All right, okay. Let's talk about all this plastic surgery stuff, right? I'm a firm believer in do you, okay? You getting plastic surgery has no effect on my life. Financially, it's the caffeine, y'all. Financially or emotionally, right? It really doesn't. Now, if you're somebody close to me, like really close, like my dog, my family, my close loved one, it might affect me emotionally because I'm going to be terrified that, while you're on the table, what's going to happen, right? And we have seen a lot of people, lose their lives because of plastic surgery. Joan Rivers, Donda West, just to name two, right? But I find this very interesting, and I think that this rapper dodged a bullet. And let's see what the article has to say. Up and coming femc Big Jade reveals in an interview that she turned down a lucrative deal with the Migos star because he wanted her to get her body done. All right. So you guys know that Offset is married to Cardi B. Offset is also one of the 3 members of the Migos, right? The rap group. So during a virtual interview, which videos have circulated online, the femc, known by her stage name Big Jade, admitted that she turned down the lucrative deal because of that one clause that clashes with her core value. Offset wanted me to get my body done, she stated, adding that it's not what she's pushing, expressing her concern that hip-hop music, especially for the female stars, has become more about looks than the music itself. Big Jade explained her refusal to go under the knife. Even if I'm not happy with something in myself, I'm still not gonna do it. She went on stressing, I still have love for myself. That's what I want to push. I want to show people that they can love themselves. There's nothing wrong with this. I feel like if you're strong in your spot, not saying that people who get plastic surgery aren't strong in their spot, but I feel like if you know yourself and you know what you want and you know what you don't want, then turning down a quote unquote lucrative deal like this, you won't think twice to do so. Here's the thing. She's smart for doing this because she stood up for herself and she knows what she wants. That's great, right? First of all, second of all, signing a deal or signing to a rapper who's a part of a group is a bad idea. And I think that Big Jade knows that. And she said that this was a lucrative deal. No, it wasn't, girlfriend. In this business of music, right? They call it the music business, but in this business of music, there have been so many veterans who have said the same thing. They've broken it down to the gristle that if you're a up and coming artist, one of the many things that you don't want to do if you're going to sign a deal is sign a deal with an artist that is a part of a label. Who, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Offset, right? He's part of the Migos. and he's on whatever quality control. So he still has contractual obligations that he himself have to fulfill. If he signs Big Jade as an artist, she's going to get shelved. 9 times out of 10, she's going to get shelved. Or Offset could be used to pull Big Jade in, and then quality control will probably take over. And then you're going to be splitting your money with Offset, with quality control, and God knows who else. So, that's just a few things. So I don't think that this is going to damage her career. And I don't think that this is a bad thing. I think that you dodged a bullet. And everything happens for a reason the way it's supposed to. And turning down this so-called lucrative deal because he wanted you to have plastic surgery is an honorable thing. But this is a blessing in disguise because, child, Migos is still trying to get their career, you know what I'm saying, like, to a stable spot in a sense. They're coming out with their album. Their second album or whatever, or third album or whatnot. So if you got signed, where would that leave you? Not to mention, Offset doesn't have a very good reputation as when it comes to remaining faithful and things. So I don't know. You dodged a bullet, Big Jade. Congratulations to you. And that's no shade to you, Offset, whatsoever. But I think that she should go the independent route and just keep building up her fan base. Because personally, I don't know any of her songs. I couldn't tell you a Big Jade song at all. That's just me. That's just me not being knowledgeable of who this young lady is. But I will definitely be paying attention to her now because she seems like she got a good head on her shoulders. And I did hear some talks about her writing. I saw a video the other day, and I think that she was kind of throwing subs. I don't know. She's writing. She was a ghostwriter for some people, or she would write for some. I don't know. So I have to look more into that. But I thought that this story was very interesting. And Offset, what is it that you have to offer to sign somebody? And I mean that from a business standpoint, not personal, but a business standpoint. What is it that you can offer this young artist? You're not a business mogul, right? Am I tripping? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. You let me know what you think, if you even care. All right, who's up next? Curtis Jackson. Now, this is interesting. So Curtis Jackson, he hints that he is ready to possibly ditch Stars after claiming that the network was upset with him. Now, we all know that Curtis can throw a tantrum like no other. And this is according to hiphopwired.com. And sometimes when 50 doesn't get his way, he's very quick to pull the plug, right? Also, what I noticed about 50 Cent, because this has been rumored before that he is moving the show Power away from Stars. Courtney Kemp's show. If you've been following me for some time, then you know that I will forever call Power Courtney Kemp's show. She is the creator. She is the writer. She is the showrunner. 50 Cent is the executive producer. He funded and helped pitch this idea to Stars. But it is not Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's show. It is Courtney Kemp's show. Anyway, so this has been rumored before that he plans on leaving Stars. And I think that he does it. Now I'm starting to think that he does it for publicity. Like he's trolling because, what is it? The Book of Canaan, Power Book 3, The Story of Canaan. That is scheduled to air next month in June, if I'm not mistaken. And I know that Power Book 2, Season 2 of Power Book 2, they already started filming. So I think that he is doing what he has always been doing, is trolling. Where else are you going to take the Power franchise? It is so synonymous with Stars at this point. You could possibly lose your audience, and you don't want that, right? I don't know. So it looks like 50 Cent is eager to take his talents to a new network. 50 Cent is notorious for his, quote, issues with Stars, the network that is the home to, it says, his show. That really pisses me off. It may not be a big deal to you guys, but it really ticks me off because it's not his show. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like every opportunity that I get to say that, I'm going to say that. Shout out to Courtney Kemp. Anyway, Power and the Universe spinoffs, yada, yada. So it seems that the relationship between them, him and Stars, has finally run its course. The latest fallout between the two entities stems from the hip-hop mogul being too eager to share casting news. The G-Unit General revealed that Patina Miller will be joining the cast of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. Stars was not too thrilled that he shared that information, despite the series being partly created by the rapper. 50 Cent wasn't shy about sharing his grief with the network, hinting that he is ready to move on from Stars, writing on Instagram, "Stars is upset I posted Patina Miller, shaking my head emoji. I didn't show that picture. I didn't know, that picture wasn't out. But I do know I have to build faster and get the bleep out of here. This ish is a mess." Oh my God. 50. Hilariously, the actress jumped in the comments asking, "What did I miss, 50 Cent? LOL." She put the laughing emoji. Can't for everyone to see our show XOXO. I guess she meant to say can't wait for everyone to see our show. Everybody's claiming this show. 50 Cent's exit from Stars could happen very soon, being that his contract with Stars is coming to an end. He signed a 4-year overall deal with the network in 2018 that was reportedly worth up to $150 million. His contractual obligations to Stars officially come to an end next year. So it seems that 50 is eager to spread his wings in the television industry outside of Power. He scored a win with the hit ABC drama For Life. Unfortunately, despite positive reviews, the show was canceled after its second season. Despite his feelings towards Stars, 50 Cent does have another show in the pipeline with the network, Black Mafia Family. So again, he has another show in the lined up with Stars. So do you think that he's going to leave? He's going to threaten to leave. They're going to offer him probably another 4-year contract that's probably worth $250 million. And he's going to stay and keep pumping out content. That's what I think. So I don't know. 50 does this all the time. Like I said, I see that this is a pattern, right? And if you guys know what I'm talking about, drop down in the comments, because I remember him threatening to leave Stars last year or the year before that. It's like, oh my gosh, no, you can't leave, 50. We love Power. So Raising Kanan is going to be out next month. Do you guys think that Raising Kanan is going to be good? What did you think about Power Book 2? The story is okay. The story was all right. I want to see where they're going to go season 2. I think they've built up enough momentum in season 1. Like Tasha is gone to some witness protection. Tommy is on the loose. He ain't dead. He's alive. Tyreek is chilling with the Tejada family now. That's his new family now. What's going to happen to Granny and Yaz? Right? So I'm curious to see, how this pans out. So shout out to 50 Cent for being the biggest troll in social media. Do your thing, 50. Do your thing. And shout out to Courtney Kemp, the creator, showrunner, writer of Power. This came across my timeline. I'm going to just not spend a lot of time on this. No disrespect. So this is according to Radar Online. Pregnant Love and hip-hop star Erica Mena hospitalized days after filing for divorce from Safari. You know what's so unfortunate? It is so unfortunate that because these two, together and separately, play so many games with their life, with their marriage, with their entire existence, that we don't even know. I don't even know. Let me speak for myself, whether to take this seriously or not. So this is her posting a picture. I don't know if she was in the hospital at this point or if she was home. The caption reads, "You would think being alone at the hospital will be easy for you to get sleep, but no. Your face looks unrecognizable." I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really hope, for the baby's sake, that she has a successful and healthy pregnancy. I hope that she remains healthy so that she can give birth to this baby. But as far as all of these shenanigans, I don't care. It didn't say what she was hospitalized for, so I'm not even going to go through and read the article and bore you. I read it already. It's unknown what she was hospitalized for. As far as what tests were run, none. It didn't say anything. So where were you even? It doesn't even say where she went to the hospital, what hospital she was checked into. It could all be a total lie. And I think they play around way too much with their relationship. And see, 50 Cent is somebody who trolls properly. You know what I'm saying? His trolling makes sense. It benefits him. It's kind of like marketing on steroids with a little bit of comedy when it comes to 50 Cent. These two are just blindly trolling, and it's to their detriment. This is not going to benefit them whatsoever. Good luck to y'all. Moving along. Now, I thought that this was so disrespectful. That Jim Jones is something else. So the Neighborhood Talks Instagram page posted this yesterday. Jim Jones is tired of y'all asking him about his marriage plans. I just thought that this was rude. Just take a listen and let me know what you think.
Is there still pressure for you and Chrissy to get officially married?
No. You married?
I'm not married.
Your mama married?
My mother wasn't married either.
All right, then. So that should answer your question. Why you worried about me getting married?
I knew you was gonna come with a question.
You talking to me about something that you haven't fulfilled or your mama hasn't fulfilled. So you should be worried about what's going on in my house. You should try to figure out what's going on in yours.
As a fan watching the relationship on television, that is something that fans, we always kind of have that question.
As a fan, you fans need to turn around and see if your mama's married or if your father's married. That's what you fans need to do. Also, you fans shouldn't ask me any questions. You dig? I'm only letting people that has grown up in a household that's married, mother and father, and if you are in a marriage. If you're not in a marriage or your parents haven't been married, you're not allowed to ask me that question no more. I like how that is. I'm keeping that one here on there for all interviews.
Is there...
Excuse me? See, and you know, the gentleman in the lower left corner with the who is, I don't even know who that is, with the orange on. Why are you laughing at that? Like, it may not be serious to you, to y'all, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all may be thinking that I'm ODing right now or gassing it. Nah, I don't think that when these men disrespect these women, why do people, I don't think that's laughing. You are doing an interview. There is nothing else going on. Maybe she should have asked him about the weather report and working for Revolt. Because, you know, he does that Jim Jones weather report or whatever, where he's like a weatherman. Maybe she should have asked him that. Maybe she probably did. You're doing an interview. First of all, it looks like you laying in your bed. This young lady is being very respectful and asking you a question. You turn around and ask her a question. Question can't answer question, bruh. Son. And then dude in the corner is laughing. Why are you laughing at this man? Was your mother married, Jimmy? I don't think Poomkosh was married. And no disrespect, because I like his mother. But I don't think, was Poomkosh married? Did you grow up in a household, Jimmy, where your parents were married? Maybe you did. I don't know. But she asked you a question. And see, the problem is you got defensive. Because it looks away. That's why. I'm pretty sure that your mother has been pressuring you to marry Chrissy too. Do you say that to your mother? If your mother says, when are you going to get married, Jimmy? Do you turn around and tell Poomkosh, Ma, were you married? Are you married? Another thing is, I feel like people should stop asking him that question because it's kind of like, obviously no time soon, right? We've known about their relationship for several years. We saw when Chrissy got down on one knee and proposed to Jim Jones. So are they still engaged? No, they broke up and then they ended up getting back together again. So apparently Chrissy is content and so is Jim Jones. They could be secretly married and we don't know about it. But I just feel like the way that he responded, his whole attitude and demeanor, I didn't find it comical whatsoever. And I understand that she's a professional, the interviewer, because she's at work. But I would have got so smart back with him, not to the point where I lose my job, but I would have been nice nasty. I would have been nice nasty because I don't think that his response was warranted, considering that she politely asked him a question that is a part of his whole storyline. Like, all of that is a part of your storyline. Oh, I don't know why people think shit like that is funny. Like, I don't find it funny when men disrespect women like that or when men talk to women like that. Like, I don't like that. I didn't think anything was funny. And dude in the corner laughing, you a clown for that. Like, you a straight up clown. Let me see what some of these comments are saying. Why is he confused about the question? Sir, we watched her propose to you on TV 10 years ago. Right. And not to mention, what if she was married? What if she says, yes, I'm married? And then she says, yes, I grew up in a household where my mother, first of all, you asked me about my mother. They would have had to cut the cameras, dead ass. Cut the cameras. They would have to cut the camera. What my mama got to do with anything, son? You wildin'. Don't talk about my mother. You wildin', Poomkosh. I don't think Miss Nancy would appreciate you being disrespectful, Jimmy. That was disrespectful. And what if she would have said that her parents were married and she's married? Then what? You know what he would have said? Then you worry about your marriage. I'm only talking to people who's either married or grew up with married parents. You sound dumb. As dumb as you look. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, she is so professional, honey. But I would have professionally ripped him and made him look the fool. I would have been like, so are you guys still engaged? Like, where's the ring? How do you feel that she proposed to you? Were you emasculated by that? That was really nasty. Yeah, it was nasty. Very much so. Agreed. I'm just reading some of the comments. You're never going to do it. Just say it. Like, just say that. At this point in my life, if I was Chrissy, he would have to make a will or marry me, or I would just leave. Because a man who loves you wouldn't leave you broke after his demise, especially if you spent all these years together. But Chrissy left him, and, you know, I think she came back for the last season that she was on Love and Hip Hop. I don't even know what they're doing now, if they're still together. I think they probably are. Well, my parents were married. I am married going on 20 years. So can I ask? Right. So my thing is, what would have been his response if she said yes that she's married and her parents are married? What does that have to do with you? Nothing. I think you fans need to worry about. I just didn't like that boy laughing in the corner, yo. Like, you bugging. That's how you do your co-host? I see why some of these black women are jumping ship. I'm just saying. I see why. Because a couple of my homegirls are like, look, okay, I'm going overseas because these men, I'm just saying, not every black man is like Jim Jones, but there's a large group of them that are like him. Anywho, moving along, BET. So the BET Awards 2021 nominations, Megan Thee Stallion and DaBaby lead with 7 nominations each. This is a terrible picture of DaBaby. He looked like Bobby Brown. Who the heck is this? Anyway, so are you guys excited about the BET Awards? Apparently, I think it's going to be a live audience, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it is. Well, let's see who's nominated. I'm going to read some of the nominations. When are the 2021 BET Awards? It's going to be Sunday, June 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live in Los Angeles. So that's a good thing. You can watch it on BET. I don't know. I'm scrolling through the article. Pardon me. If you're just joining, welcome to the Morning Boogie, the What the Friday edition. Happy Friday, everybody. Please like the video if you haven't done so already. Please share the video. Shout out to y'all. Drop your comments. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Sometimes when this video premieres on YouTube, if you're listening to the sound of my voice on YouTube, sometimes I am in the comments. Sometimes I'm not. I'm in and out. Usually I'm not because by the time this video premieres, trust me, I'm on doing something else. But my sister does moderate in the chat, keeps an eye on the chat. So don't be afraid to get down in the chat and share your comments. Okay. So who made the top list of nominations? Rapper Megan Thee Stallion and DaBaby lead the pack with 7 nominations each, while Cardi B and Drake follow with 5 nominations each. Megan Thee Stallion gave one of the most memorable appearances at the BET Awards ever last year with her Mad Max-inspired performance for Girls in the Hood and Savage. I agree. I think that Mad Max, Beyond Thunderdome, California Love-esque scene that she did was great. Her choreography was great. I enjoyed it. That was good. Now, she claims now in 2020, she claims one of the top spots, securing 7, they meant to say 2021. That was a mistype. Anywho, I'm all over the place today, y'all. It's all right. It's Friday. I'm not perfect. It's all good. In 2020, she claims one of the top spots, securing 7 nominations. This is going to be a big deal. Okay, so Best Female Hip Hop Artist, Video of the Year for WAP, Album of the Year for Good News, Viewers' Choice Award ×2, and Best Collaboration for her features with DaBaby, Cry Baby, and Cardi B for WAP. Woo! You think Megan Thee Stallion's gonna clean up? She won. The iHeart Awards were yesterday. I'm gonna get into that. So she was nominated for a few awards as well. I think she was nominated for like 6 or 7. I don't know exactly how many she walked away with. So speaking of the baby, his rock star performance at last year's BET Awards is still being talked about today. His hauntingly powerful appearance on the show co-signs why he also received 7 nominations this year, including Best Male Hip Hop Artist, Album of the Year for Blame It On Baby, Viewers' Choice Award, and 4 noms for Best Collaboration for his features alongside Roddy Ricch, Rockstar, Megan Thee Stallion, Crybaby, Pop Smoke and Lil Baby, For the Night, and Jack Harlow, Tory Lanez, and Lil Wayne, What's Poppin' Remix. Cardi B and Drake follow with 5 nominations each. Cardi B is nominated for Best Female Hip Hop Artist, Best Collaboration, Video of the Year twice for WAP and Up. Okay, let's just stop. Video of the Year. She's on the list twice. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Drake is nominated for Best Collaboration, Best Male Hip Hop Artist, Video of the Year for Laugh Now, Cry Later featuring Lil Durk, and Viewers' Choice Awards. Other artists nominated for this year's BET Awards include Anderson .Paak, Bruno Mars, Chloe and Halle, and Chris Brown with 4 nominations each, including the much coveted Video of the Year award, for which they are all being considered. So who is going to clean this? Now, I'm going to watch now. The BET Awards, sometimes it's like, I've been keeping, I watched last year. It was kind of interesting how they did it or whatever. Everybody, it wasn't live. And I think Amanda Seales hosted it last year, right? She had a green screen. Yeah, very interesting. So this year it's going to be live. Everybody's going to be in attendance. I don't know who's going to be performing, but this should be interesting. I wonder if Cardi B is going to be at the awards. That could be why she's taking a little hiatus. Megan Thee Stallion is taking a little hiatus as well. You don't really see them active on social media. So I wonder if they're getting prepared for the BET Awards. I wonder if they're going to be performing at the BET Awards. They did perform WAP, Megan, and Cardi. And the performance was all right. I like Megan's performance, her solo performance. She did good. She did very, very well. So maybe they will be performing at the BET Awards. I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully, I don't know if I want to see them perform WAP. I'm going to keep it a buck. And I'll pass. You know what I'm saying? The Grammy performance, it caused a lot of ruckus. People wanted to file complaints and stuff like that. That really wasn't my issue. I just think that it was a little bit, the energy wasn't all the way. It was very salacious and all that stuff, but it was like, okay. Yeah, y'all did all right. I want to see some electrifying performances, okay? I don't know. I'm picky when it comes to, certain things. But either way, congratulations to all of the nominees. This is who's going to walk away with Video of the Year. You think Cardi B, it's either going to be between Cardi B and Chris Brown for me. But then again, Drake might walk away with it too, right? He won Artist of the Decade for Billboard. So it's good to see these people getting their flowers. I wonder who's gonna walk away with Video of the Year. That's the most important category in the BET Awards. Okay, who's hosting? Let me see. I don't know who's gonna be hosting yet. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to scroll through the article. Album of the Year. After Hours, The Weeknd, The Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, Good News, Jasmine Sullivan, Hotels, and I love the way Ho is spelled here, Heaux. I spell it that way sometimes. Nas, King's Disease, which won a Grammy. Ungodly Hour, Chloe and Halle. Ooh, for Album of the Year, Jasmine Sullivan, Nas, Chloe and Halle, The Baby, and The Weeknd. Best Collaboration, Megan Thee Stallion, The Baby and Roddy Ricch for Rockstar. Best Female, Best Female R&B/Pop Artist, Beyonce, Her, Jasmine Sullivan, Jhené Aiko, Summer Walker, and SZA. So Doja Cat is not in the pop artist category. Best male R&B / pop artist. Anderson .Paak, Chris Brown, Giveon. Is that how you pronounce it? Tank, The Weeknd. Best new artist, Coi Leray. Flo Milli. Okay. I'm rooting for Flo Milli. Giveon, Jack Harlow, Lotto. That's Mulatto. She changed her name to Big Lotto or Lotto. And Pooh Shiesty. I want Flo Milli to win Best New Artist. That's where I'm at with it. Best Group, 21 Savage and Metro Boomin, Chloe and Halle, Chris Brown and Young Thug. City Girls. Oh, wow. They're actually nominated for something. City Girls, Migos, and Silk Sonic. Best Group. Best Group? I don't know. Chris Brown and Young Thug. Y'all ain't no group. Y'all just did a collaboration, a collaborative album. Migos, City Girls, Silk Sonic will probably win that one. Because their song was a very popular song. Best female hip-hop artist, Cardi B, Coi Leray. Okay, come on now. Doja Cat is in the hip-hop artist category. This is bogus. Listen to me and listen to me well. I don't care what any of you say. I don't care what Doja Cat says. Doja Cat is not a rapper. To me, she's a pop star. And I understand pop just means popular. Yes, she does rap. But I don't think Doja Cat could be classified as a rapper like a Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Flo Milli, Cardi B. Certainly not Nicki Minaj, right? Like, I don't put Doja Cat in that category. And I understand that she wants to be respected as a rapper. No, ma'am. You're a pop artist. I'll even give you hip hop. I'll give you hip hop. But rapper, female rapper, nah. I'll give you hip hop. I can give you that. But I don't even really want to give you that. Cardi B, Coi Leray, Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, and Saweetie. Why is Saweetie being nominated for awards? Can we stop this? Can we please stop this? And stop this right now? Ah, boy. And it's no disrespect to Saweetie. But girl, you're just real gimmicky. You just jumped on the scene and it's like, whatever. Best male hip hop artist: DaBaby, Drake, J. Cole, Jack Harlow, Lil Baby, and Pop Smoke. J. Cole should get that. But J. Cole and Drake, his new album, J. Cole's new album did very, very well. And he's charting like crazy. He has several songs on the Billboard Hot 100. So Dr. Bobby Jones Gospel Best Gospel Inspiration Award. Marvin Sapp, Kirk Franklin, Her. Oh, wow. CeCe Winans and BB Winans. BET Her Award. Alicia Keys. Brandy featuring Chance the Rapper. Bree Steves, Chloe and Halle, Ciara, and Esther Dean and SZA. Best International Act. Viewers' Choice Award: Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, WAP, Chris Brown and Young Thug, Go Crazy. I think Go Crazy is going to win that. DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch, Rockstar. DJ Khaled featuring Drake, Popstar. Drake featuring Lil Durk, Laugh Now, Cry Later. Lil Baby, The Bigger Picture. Megan Thee Stallion featuring Beyonce's Savage Remix. Savage Remix might win. Silk Sonic, Leave the Door Open. And this is for Viewers' Choice Award. I think it's going to be between Chris Brown and Young Thug, Go Crazy, and Megan Thee Stallion. Chris Brown's Go Crazy, that song came out last year. And go on Billboard Hot 100 and see where that song is today. This was a year ago. That song spent a lot of time in the top 20. Like, it was number 1 for a long time. Then it dropped to number 5. I think it dropped to 13 at one point. Went back up to 10 or 8. That song has been on the charts for a year. And it's doing well. So Chris Brown may walk away with that, and Megan Thee Stallion, because the Savage remix with Beyonce. I'll be shocked if it's anybody else. Viewer's Choice. But then you got Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, WAP. I don't know. I like to see. And Video of the Year, okay? Cardi B Up. Okay, we're almost approaching the hour. Cardi B Up. Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion, WAP. Chloe and Halle, Do It. Chris Brown, Young Thug, Go Crazy. Drake featuring Lil Durk, Laugh Now, Cry Later. Silk Sonic, Leave the Door Open. Video of the Year, huh? It'll most likely go to either WAP or Up, in my opinion. Video of the Year? Yeah. If Cardi B doesn't win that, I'll be shocked. Especially for WAP. And she's up here twice. I ain't even mad at that, yo. I'm not. So there's a couple of other categories. Go on BET.com and pull up the article, and you shall see it. All right, I don't want to spend too much more time on here because I'm approaching an hour. Look at Doja Cat. Doja Cat stuns in fully sheer gown for iHeartRadio Music Awards. And I have to say, I hated it. I don't like this color. She looks like a booger. I think her hair and makeup were amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hair and makeup, the earring choice, perfect. I think the lip color was a good choice as well. But I don't like this outfit. It's ugly. That's just my opinion. She's not ugly, but the outfit is. Yeah, I guess. But she gave a great performance. Yeah, her makeup looked good. Very soft, cute. Right? Girl. Oh, God. Oh, my God. What was that? Okay. But, yeah, she did well at the iHeart Awards. That was yesterday. Did anybody watch? So these are some images from it. You see Usher and Little John. They performed. That was cute. Nice to see them reunited. Who else? Megan Thee Stallion. So she won. I don't even know what this is for, what she won for. She looked interesting as well. Yeah, I guess when in doubt, go with the half-naked look. I guess. I mean, it is what it is. This is your boy Bruno Mars and Silk Sonic. Leaving the door open. Oh, Ariana Grande. Did you guys got to catch this clip. Go to iHeart on their Instagram. Ariana Grande tore it up. She did her duet with The Weeknd. Ooh, save your baby. Ariana did amazing. I really like Ariana Grande. I always have. And vocally, she's that girl. She is that girl. Now, I don't know where here it is. This is Doja Kitty. Did you guys see this? Looks like she's in a cornfield. Kiss Me More is what she performed. So, yeah, it's award season, you know. I'm here for it, though. But, yeah, that's all I got. I think, let me do this last one. I'll save this for another time. But DMX, his album is officially out. Late last night, like I said earlier on in the video, Swiss Beats hosted a live playing some of DMX's old songs from his first mixtape, you know, when he was unsigned hype back in the day. And it's so crazy because he sounded so different. He was like 20 years old, and he did a song. What's the name of I can't remember the name of the song. Dogs for Life, I think is the name of the song. Anyway, so the live is up on DMX's channel, which is good. This is a live here. So this is about like an hour. I did watch some of it. I did hear the song that DMX had with Nas and Jay-Z. I heard the song that DMX had with the Locks. I like that song. That song I really like. And I heard a little bit of the song that that DMX had with Lil Wayne. Swiss Beats was very hype, which I totally understand. And one thing that I don't really care for is when I'm listening to a song. Funkmaster Flex used to do this back in the day as well, when he dropped a whole bunch of clues bombs and he would pull the song up and replay it. He wouldn't let the whole song play. So that's what Swiss Beats was doing a lot. And I understand, you know, I get it. You know what I mean? He was doing it for his brother. But after a while, I started to get irritated. And I was like, okay, I'll just listen to the album by myself. So over the weekend, that will be my homework. That is what I will be doing. I'll be listening to the album and giving my full critique and review on Monday's morning show. I might go live on Saturday. I don't know, on Twitch. We shall see. But check out the album. Let me know what you think, you know, and let's discuss it on Monday. This would be a good weekend treat for me. So I'll be spending time listening to the album. But from what I heard so far, I mean, I like it. I like DMX's vibe because DMX has bars. Like, DMX is a rapper, you know? So I'm here for that. Also, last night, let me see if I can pull this up. Last night, I was got a notification. Nene, you know, she has her Lanithia Lounge, and she's been doing like soft openings and having some of her friends come to her lounge. She actually had the the official opening yesterday on Thursday. And Peter was like the master of ceremonies, kind of. Tamar performed. Peter gave he proposed the first toast, yada, yada. And late last night, she went live, and Nene was like singing. Y'all know Nene loves Toni Braxton. So she was lip singing and dancing to Toni Braxton's song. And one of her friends came up. I should have screen recorded it. One of her friends, I don't know who it was, came up and started dancing with her. And it was kind of like, it's Nene's moment, right? And she had like this chiffon like top on and was swinging. It's like, okay, sit down, ma'am. The attention is not going to be on you. So then I think she realized that, okay, let me go sit down. Then afterwards, you know, everybody's clapping. And I think Nene was going to give somewhat of a speech. And her friend comes back up, takes the mic, and is trying to talk. And people in the background, mind you, it's a lounge. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. People are talking. And she's like, hey, you guys, you know how they do in church. You know how they do in church. And I said, this is not church. It's a lounge. Like, what are you doing? Now is not the time to give no speech. Who are you? Let Nene have her moment. So people kept talking. Someone was like, but this is not church. She's like, I know you, Nene, you know, for many years now. Then she was like, hey. She kept addressing the crowd. It was just so awkward and weird. And she just killed the whole vibe, whoever her friend was, right? And someone was recording. One of Nene's friends, I guess, was recording from the Lanithia Lounge Instagram page. And she's turned around and then said, I not only read books, but I read people too. Hey. And then whoever was holding the camera was like, okay, all right. And they ended the live before it got ugly. But whoever, like, ma'am, just have a seat. Like, you know what I mean? You're always, like, some people just do too much and taking over people's moment. You just made it ghetto. Like, now is not the time for an Easter speech. Let Nene bask in the ambiance of her opening her lounge successfully. Everybody was having a good time, and Nene was just walking across the stage, you know, looking fabulous and happy, lip singing to Toni Braxton. Everybody was clapping for her. She was so fun. She was dancing, moving her hips. She looked so happy. And then here you come, like, what is it? I don't know. I just don't like attention seekers for no reason. So I was trying to see if I could pull this up, but I don't think that's going to make it to the, I don't think they're going to keep that up there. Whoever that was on recording duty was very smart to end the live. So I don't know. I didn't find it. Hopefully somebody recorded it. Hopefully one of the, here are some pictures from the lounge. That's Peter. Last night was fire. Nene looked so nice. Of course, this has music, so I can't play it. Look, Peter is aging beautifully, ain't he? Yeah. And then Tamar was supposed to be performing. They didn't record Tamar performing, but yeah, it was kind of like, ma'am, sit down. There's the lounge. Oh, there she is. Yeah, you could tell that's Tamar with that hair swinging, honey. So these are some images. Nene in her red pants, honey. Her red glitter pants. Look at her. She looked like she was having so much fun, though. And then that person just came in. I hope so. I hope one of these blogs recorded it. I was going to screen record it, but I was like, I should have. It's like, girl, you doing too much. I don't know who that is in the back. Who is that? All right. So shout out to the Lanithia Lounge. Congratulations, Nene. I wish you nothing but success. This is fun. I think this is perfect for her personality. I would love to see a reality show of the Lanithia Lounge. That would be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope with some of the staff. But I doubt it. She's probably not interested in coming back to reality TV right now. She has to focus on running her business. So it looks good. And I think for the summertime, I'm pretty sure she's going to be full to capacity for the summertime. So I wish her nothing but success. This is right up her alley. She's a very entertaining person, and she loves hosting parties. So this is great. All right, Royal Family, we are over an hour, and I am signing off. Happy Friday to everybody. You made it to the beginning of the weekend. Shout out to each and every one of you listening live and watching the replay. Make sure, YouTube family, that you are following me on Twitch. Find me on Twitch, she_royal_b. I want to continue to build up the Twitch following. Shout out to the supporters who have been commenting. I'm grateful, you know. A lot of you have been sharing some of the videos to like your Facebook. I can't see who shares it, but in my analytics, I can see that some of the commentary is shared on Facebook. And I'm grateful. Like I said, that's an easy way to support the platform, and you don't have to do it. And those of you who do, I greatly, greatly appreciate you. So I am signing off. I will be back with another video. I have to do grown up hip hop reviews, so make sure your notifications are on. If you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you pay your admission fee, which is hitting the like button. What else? I think that's it. That's all. So I'm signing off, and my weekend is getting ready to begin as of now. And I love you for watching. And as always, folks, until next time, peace.